This is September 12th, 2010, part 2 of the tour of the helibase that is NAS BLYND. This is windsocked in a clear area, and a nice trail up to the helispot 3BVCB3. This is the helispot here, location. And the approach from the east, approach from the south, and approach from the west, and approach from the north. It's a clear approach for the helibase. Well, it looks like it's evening time. Yep, it's a nice evening in April in California. Hey, you hear Schwarzenegger's going back and starting a museum called the Terminator Museum. Kind of sounds kind of waxy to me. But he might do okay if he puts it down on Sunset in Hollywood somewhere. Well, good night all. These are a collection of white wildflowers, and they are to be identified by our naturalists in the United States Department of Interior. And as I continue to pan, we'll go into a nice collection of California poppies. That I know, because this is California. It's a nice collection of them. You can hear a cricket in the background. You count, you get the temperature. These are wildflowers. I call them six bells, because all the full color comes out in 6 of the flowers at one time, and then as you can see, they all die off. So I would say it's unusual. They're violet, and then they carry whites in them, and then a gray color comes out too, also from the violets. So, 6 bells. It's a new future of Henry's.
Being in the riverine environment is definitely a different animal. I love being out in the water. I love just that feeling when you're driving on the boats and you get that wind flowing. You can smell the air. I grew up on small boats my whole life. I grew up boating. I grew up on rivers, grew up on water. So this is just something that I've loved to do since before I could walk, really. A year after I graduated high school, I realized I want to try something else, so I decided to join the Navy. It's called the SOCR, Special Operations Craft Riverine. 33 feet long. 9 feet wide. It's got 2 turbocharged diesels, each one with 440 horsepower, so 880 horsepower. Top speed is 40 plus knots. This is probably the fastest boat I've been on. With the bucket system, it's basically like a boat with brakes. I mean, you can bring this boat from 40 knots to a complete stop in about 1.5 boat lengths. I just love driving the boats right now. That's my favorite thing in the world.
Currently it's light rain shower at NAS BLYND. This is a road easement that is temporarily prescribed. They didn't quite make it because of the flood zone. And again, this is not a runway, it's a small road. And here's a picture of the entrance into what is called the windsock area of precipitation recording. There's a pan shot of light rain.
There's a place where adventure waits, where camaraderie and patriotism never go out of style. and where your career has no limits. It's all waiting for you in the Navy Reserve.
Construction Electrician First Class, Matthew M. Howard. We are Naval Mobile Construction Battalion 2-6, U.S. Navy Reserve. Hoorah!
Almost like a brotherhood. It really is.
Once you're a CB, you're always a CB. The camaraderie and the brotherhood, you just can't match it anywhere else. We're all in the same places in life. We have jobs, we have family. My employer is definitely very, very supportive of it and has been from day one. They're really, really, really good to me where I work.
I feel I'm making a difference being in the Naval Reserve by giving back to the country and getting the job done.
The Navy Reserve, where camaraderie, patriotism, and great benefits are all part of the job. For more information, log on to NavyReserve.com. Call 1-800-USA-USNR or contact.
This is April 14th, and it's sunrise at Naval Air Station BLYND. And this is a pan of the Tuolumne River. And you can see it is a little at the high mark, but not the flood stage. And over about this area is an island been built, and it's dedicated to Roger Lally. He was a special force of Vietnam that died when he was in the United States, Lally Island.